Today we are going to install one of our M21 rear derailleurs. For this installation, you will need a torque wrench, 9mm socket, 5mm hex wrench, master link pliers, Phillips head screwdriver, cable cutter, and a chain breaker. Our M21 rear derailleurs come in two mounting styles, a bracket mount and a standard mount. Choose a derailleur that will best match your frame. If you are using the bracket type M21 derailleur, attach the derailleur to the frame while making sure the axle groove of the derailleur lines up with that of the frame. Tighten the bolt between 3 and 4 Nm. If you are using a standard mount, attach the derailleur to the hanger with a 5mm hex wrench and tighten between 8 to 10 Nm. Make sure the B tension adjustment screw is out of the way of the dropout tab. Moving forward, setup will be the same between both mounting styles. To set your high limit, use a Phillips head screwdriver and adjust a screw marked with an H so that the center of the guide pulley is aligned with the outer edge of the smallest cog of the cassette or freewheel. Now it's time to run your cable and housing. You do not want a large loop before the housing reaches the derailleur's barrel adjuster, but you also don't want the housing to enter the stop at a harsh angle. Every frame manufacturer has a different cable routing guideline, so make sure you consult those first before cutting your housing. Now that the housing is sized, move your shifter to the hardest gear or small cog position. Then route the inner shift cable from the shifter to the derailleur. Hold the cable tight to remove any slack. Be sure the cable is properly positioned under the cable fixing bolt's washer. And secure the cable fixing bolt to 5 to 7 Nm. Cut off the excess cable, but leave a little bit extra in case you need an adjustment in the future. Add a cable end to make sure the cable does not fray. Now it's time to install the chain. Wrap the chain around the largest chainring and the largest cassette cog without routing it through the rear derailleur. Stretch the chain tight. Place 2 inner links next to each other on the chainring. Add 1 extra inner link and make your cut there. Once cut, route the chain through the derailleur, in front of the guide pulley and behind the derailment prevention plate and tension pulley. Wrap the chain around the chainring, then connect the ends according to the manufacturer's guidelines. Make a shift to the second smallest cog. If the chain does not move, turn the barrel adjuster on the derailleur counterclockwise. Repeat until the derailleur moves the chain to the second smallest cog. Now shift through the gear range. If shifting is slow to move to a larger cog, turn the barrel adjuster counterclockwise. If the shifting is slow to move to a smaller cog, turn the barrel adjuster clockwise. Once cable tension is set, shift to the largest cog. Use your hand and try to push the rear derailleur past the largest cog and into the wheel. If the derailleur moves past the cog, adjust the low limit screw clockwise until you can't move the derailleur into the wheel. You want the guide pulley to be centered beneath the largest cog. Finally, we are going to make the B tension adjustment. While in the largest cog, adjust the B tension screw counterclockwise until the chain and guide pulley are as close to the cog as can be without touching it. And that is how you install a microSHIFT M21 rear derailleur.